On every flight, there's a moment that feels almost routine. A voice comes over the cabin speakers. Please switch your devices to airplane mode. Most people don't think twice. They tap a button and move on. But here's the question. What actually happens if you don't? Will the plane fall out of the sky? Will your phone interfere with the aircraft systems? Or is airplane mode just an outdated rule we've all stopped questioning? The answer is more complicated than you might expect. To understand it, we need to look at how airplanes communicate. Modern aircraft rely heavily on radio systems, with pilots constantly in contact with air traffic control, especially during takeoff and landing, the most critical phases of flight. These communications happen over specific radio frequencies and must remain clear, uninterrupted, and precise. Now imagine a plane filled with hundreds of smartphones, each one searching for signal and emitting small bursts of radio waves. Individually, these signals are weak. But together, they create a kind of electromagnetic noise. Not strong enough to crash a plane, but strong enough to interfere with radio communication at the worst possible time. Pilots have reported hearing buzzing sounds, clicking interference, and static during critical moments, all caused by devices trying to connect to cellular networks. That's the real issue. Not catastrophic failure, but distraction and interference. And in aviation, even small distractions matter because safety depends on precision. There's another layer to this. At high altitudes, your phone doesn't just connect to one cell tower. It may attempt to connect to multiple towers at once as it moves rapidly across large distances. This creates unnecessary load on ground networks, which is another reason airplane mode became standard practice. But here's where things get interesting. Modern aircraft are far more advanced and better shielded than older ones. Many now even offer onboard Wi-Fi and controlled connectivity systems. So do we still need airplane mode? In many cases, the risk today is lower than it once was. But aviation doesn't operate on probably safe. It operates on zero unnecessary risk. Even a small chance of interference during a critical moment is taken seriously. Because at 35,000 feet, there is no room for error. So airplane mode remains, not because your phone will crash the plane, but because aviation is built on layers of safety. Remove enough small protections and the system becomes fragile. Airplane mode is one of those small protections. A simple switch that reduces noise, reduces risk, and keeps communication clear when it matters most. So the next time you hear that announcement and reach for your phone, you'll know. It's not about fear, it's about precision. And in aviation, precision is everything. If you enjoy exploring the hidden logic behind technology, subscribe to Talking Tech for more deep dives into the systems shaping our world.